Hello and welcome to this short little craft video. I recorded this probably like 2 months ago. I was preparing for PortCon and I wanted to make matching masks for my cosplays. So we're just gonna dive right into this and I hope you enjoy the video. First off, supplies. I got a 5-pack of white masks from Home Depot. The paint I was using was just normal paint I found at Walmart and I was mixing them with fabric medium. I had originally wanted to buy masks that match my cosplays, but I realized it would be so much cheaper to just buy a plain pack and paint them myself. Yeah, things might seem a little weird because the order I painted them in isn't the order that I wore the cosplays in at the convention. The first one I painted was for stocking, and I wanted it to match the black and the blue, but I did a straight pattern like her stockings. So I started off by drawing the pattern, or design, I guess, on it, and I tried to fill the mask with socks to make it easier on myself to paint it. I mean, I ended up scrapping that because it was just easier to paint it flat. So over the convention weekend, this was the mask I was most excited to wear because I had nailed the color down to match my cosplay perfectly, and I was so excited to wear it. But one thing I will say, the fabric paint wasn't very breathable, so this was probably the worst mask of the weekend. I could not breathe through this. I couldn't breathe through the mask for some reason. I could breathe. I could breathe through it. It wasn't. I can't explain this. I can't explain this. I filled up all of the holes, basically, with the paint. I still love the mask. It kept its shape fairly well. And my matching mask that I painted.
I know, it does match really well.
Right? Like, I'm happy
you
I got the
that
color
dead
down.
on.
Yeah.
Dead on.
But, yeah, I was most excited for this mask. With a lot of the fabric paint, one layer sometimes didn't seem to be enough, so I was going back and doing a lot of like touch-up work and all that. I originally planned to leave the entire rim, is that the word? Rim? White, and then I decided to paint it black, which did make the stretchy part around the ears not so stretchy anymore, of course, because I painted that, but yeah. Next up, we have Peep and Me from Pop Team Epic. This was the mask I wore on the last day and was by far the best and the most breathable. It was the easiest design that I did. All I did was paint the rim. What is the seam? Why am I not thinking of the word? But you know what I mean. I painted that the same color as the stocking. Blue, because it ended up matching the same color as kind of like Peep and Me's hair, which is what I was going for. Either way though, by the time I made it to this mask on the final day, my face had already completely broken out from wearing makeup inside the masks. I didn't realize that I'd be taking my mask so little off during the day. At the time of this convention, I had already gotten vaccinated, but there was still the rule of like, hey, you should wear your mask. I didn't want to be like disrespectful, like, hey, I'm not gonna wear a mask around. So it's either way, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna make cutesy masks and they'll match my cosplay no matter what. I wasn't taking them off. I was only taking them off to eat, and when I got back into my hotel room, not the hotel, in the room. So on the last day, I was sweating. My face was done. It was done, wrecked, beyond wrecked.
The aftermath.
Sweaty I look.
Come on, I don't even know what I did.
So with the Pop Team Epic mask, I was trying to do the cutesy little like cat mouth, the 3 face. So I opened up my Twitch webcam and was putting it over to see if I could try to match where the mouth was to my mouth. See, by far the easiest mask to make. Once I got the shape of the 3 or the kitty mouth down, it was just easy, black paint, all said and done. And I probably zoomed in. I'm using my Twitch webcam to look at myself, but I recorded it, so when I zoom out, it's just all... What's happening behind me? There's a cat fight going on. Oh my god. I'm trying to record audio. What was I saying? What was I saying? I'm doing it. I don't. Oh.
I mean, my mouth is there. It's there.
All right, here is the first and last mask. This was the mask I wore on the first day of the convention, but this was also the last mask I painted. I still wasn't sure what I was going to be wearing on a certain day of PortCon, so I waited to paint this mask because I was still deciding between another costume. I had a lot of different orange paint, and for some reason I was having a really hard time matching up the color of the uniform. I wanted it to match the color of the Haikyuu uniform, and I was just having so much trouble because the colors kept reminding me of pumpkin, and I wasn't having it. Either way, this mask I was trying to make based off of the actual uniform, the way it's kind of like designed, the way the shoulders flow in, you know. I'll throw up a photo and it'll make a lot more sense. I mean, I'm sure you can see it. It's just the colors matched, and I love all the masks that I made. I really want to make more. I'm not sure when masks will be going away, and at the time that I made these, you know, they were slowly lifting all of the mask stuff, but some of it is still around, and who knows how long it'll be staying, or, you know, convention masks. Going out in large groups of people is already, like, hard enough with, what is it called? The population cap? What's the word? Groups. There it is, groups. So there's a lot of mask policies still. What was funny was, on the first day, we were already talking about why we decided to wear makeup underneath the mask if we were gonna leave it on all day. And I remember just being so sweaty that day and so confused as to why I even put on a lipstick, because no one was gonna see it.
I have a little bit of lipstick on, so I was like, not that I had to do the bottom half of my makeup at all.
That's how I feel. I did like all contour and stuff, and I'm like, why did I even bother?
Right? Is this? I didn't stop the recording.
So yeah, here are the 3 finished masks. I will probably make more in the future, and I would really like to make more of these like short kind of little craft videos, because sometimes I do a lot of these random little things that I just never end up recording in like big cosplay videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and I hope you have a lovely day.